subject in LEA 1, we are going to tackle about the definition and evolution of police. So, police is the agency of a community or government that is responsible for enforcing law, maintaining public order, and preventing and detecting crimes. Police is under the umbrella of law enforcement agency. Then the law enforcement agency includes the other agencies under the executive branch of the government in charge with the execution or enforcement of law. And as a pillar of criminal justice system, there are different police activities such as prevention of crime, repression or suppression of crime, apprehension of offenders, conduct search and seizure, investigation of crime, and protection of lives and properties. Then there are three branches of law enforcement such as executive, legislative, and judicial. The term police is derived from the Roman word politia, which means the condition of a state government and administration. Then the word politia originated from the Greek word politeia, which means a group of persons that govern a city. Then it was a French who translated the word politia to police, that is referred to as law enforcer. For some clarification, police referred to the agency. Judicial person, it refers to the corporation, partnership, association, entity. And the natural person refers to a human being. Next, we have the two fundamental theories of police service. First is the continental theory, wherein policemen are considered as servants of the higher authority, while the second one, that is home rule theory, wherein policemen are considered as servants of the community. And additionally, the Philippines is under the home rule theory. We have two fundamental concepts concerning police service. First is the old concept, wherein the public look at policemen as more effective if they conducted numerous arrests, while in the second one, which is the modern concept, the public look at the policemen as more effective in the absence of crime. Additionally, the Philippine National Police is under the modern concepts. Then we have basic terminologies in relation to police planning. First is the authority. It is the right to command and control of behavior. Delegation of authority is the act of a person higher in authority, conferring power, authority, duty, or responsibility to the lower authority. Manage is to direct or conduct the affairs or interests of various units. Organizing is the act of systematically arranging the different units in hierarchical orders. Organization is an association of human beings to attain a specific goal or objective. Police accountability is the inherent responsibility of a police organization to be answerable for the misconducts committed by its members. Police administration is an organizational process concerned with the determination of the objectives and plans and internal operating efficiency of the police organization. Police management is the act of administering, controlling, or handling various aspects of police organization. Police function refers to the duties and responsibilities carried out by a police agencies concerning public order and public safety. Police organization is a number of police units systematically arranged for some purpose or objective. Police power is the inherent power of the government to impose reasonable restriction on the liberties of its citizens for the maintenance of public order and safety. Then there are basic distinction between administration and management. Administration is the determination of objectives and major policies of an organization, while management is the act of placing into action the policies and plans laid down by the administration. Hence, administration is a determinative function while management is an executive function. Next is the various units of a police organization, such as functional units, line units, and geographical or territorial units. In functional unit, there are bureaus as the largest organic functional unit within a large department. Then, division is the primary subdivision of a bureau. Section is the unit within division that is necessary for specialization, and unit is the unit within a section, and it is the smallest functional group within an organization. Then the line units of a police organization refers to the personnel who directly interact with the public. In geographical or territorial unit, there are posts is the fixed point or location which an officer assigned for duty. Then route is a line of street designated for patrol purposes, and it is also known as line beat. District is a geographical subdivision of a city for patrol purposes, and then area is a territorial division of a large city. Next are the types of police organizational structure. First is line type police organization. It is a straight line which often called individual, military, or department type of organization. It is the simplest and clearest form of police organization. Second one is the line and staff police organization. It is the combination of line units and staff or support units. Then, the third one is functional type, where personnel have to serve several heads. It sounds like police organization requires that the following management function must be performed with effectiveness and efficiency. These includes planning. It is the process of selecting goals and determining how to achieve them. And it requires decision making. Decision making is the act of choosing from among the alternative courses of action. Next is organizing. It is the process of making an organization fit with objectives, resources, and environment. Next is directing. It is the process of giving orders, command, directives, or instructions to personnel in order to role or guide them in accomplishing the objectives or goals of an organization. Next is staffing. It is an act of placing personnel to the position in the organizational structure considering their qualifications. There are different staff activities like recruitment. It is refers to the set of activities and processes used to legally obtain a sufficient number of right people for a specific position. Selection is the process of selecting from among the candidates the most suitable person for current position or for future positions. Then appraisal, it is the process of measuring performance. Then training, it is an act of improving the ability in the current job. Development is the act of improving the ability in the future job. Then coordinating, it is the manner of integrating the different elements within or outside of an organization into a harmonious relationships. Then recording, it is the system of classifying and compiling the written communication going inside and going outside of an organization. And lastly, budgeting is the management of income and expenditure within the organization. Then there are principles in police management. In the unity of objectives, the members of a police organization must be motivated by a common thing in accomplishing a common missions. In the scholar principle, a vertically hierarchy of organization is required. The unbroken chain of command from top to bottom must be observed. In the unity of command, a set of police officers should be under control of only one superior police officer. In a span of control, a superior must manage numbers of persons that he can effectively control. In the delegation of authority, a superior may delegate some of his duties to his subordinates. Lastly, in the line and staff principle, various functions are arranged into a workable pattern. Now, in history of police, the development of police in England was divided according to time, and they were Anglo-Saxon period, Norman period, Westminster period, and modern period in England. During the Anglo-Saxon period, the practice policing system includes Thames policing system. The landowners is empowered to arrest offenders and deliver them to the king. Next is the frank pledge policing system. It is also called as mutual pledge, whereby all men over 12 years old joined 9 of his neighbors to form tithing men. Next is the tan policing system, required all male residents to guard the town. The hue and cry policing system, it was carried out by a victim of a crime to shout for help at the middle of the community. Then the royal judge conduct criminal investigation and gives appropriate punishment for the crime committed. Lastly, trial by ordeal. A suspect is required to put his hand over boiling water. If he was hurt, then the society considered him guilty. But they also believe that God will protect the innocent one from being hurt. During Norman period, they practiced policing system such as share rib system, whereby King Norman, the ruler of England, was divided the kingdom into 55 military districts. They called share rib. Share for the district and rib refers to the rules of the district. The Court of the Thorn settle a range of cases, more often dealing with petty offenses and civil matters. Court Lit is responsible in keeping peace and order in a specific area. The Leges Henry have policing system included the law violation were classified as offenses against the king, and the policemen were considered as a public officials. And lastly, the policemen and citizens are given the power to conduct arrests. Next, William Pitt, calling for the creation of a police force in London. And lastly, Robert Peel was introduced the Metropolitan Act of 1829. and enacted the creation of Metropolitan Police Force of London, which was viewed as the world's first organized uniform police force, and this force later named as the Scotland Yard. Sir Robert Peel has earned the title Father of Modern Policing System. Justice of Peace was the position given to a respectable person and given the right to conduct, arrest, and imprison offenders. Next, the Star Chamber of Court was established as a special court to try offenders against state. During modern period in England, they practiced policing system through King Charles II, who formed night watchmen or bellmen to be on duty from sunset to sunrise. Then Henry Fielding was organized a group of men known as Bow Street Runners. Keepers of Peace was a proclamation issued by King Richard of England requiring the appointment of knights to maintain peace and order at the place where the king is residing. The Magna Carta, it was sealed by King John of England on June 15, 1215. This became a law upon the demand of the Knight of the Round Table. During Westminster period in England, they practiced policing system includes Statute of Winchester. It was enacted to introduce the system of watch and ward. The Statute of 1295 was introduced the closures of gates of London, and this started the observation of curfew hours. And now I will discuss what I've learned in Republic Act number 6975, otherwise known as the Department of the Interior and Local Government of 1990, and Republic Act number 8551, the Philippine National Police Reform and the Organization Act of 1998. In Republic Act number 6975 of Section 4, the Department of Local Government is hereby reorganized into the Department of the Interior and Local Government, and hereinafter referred to as the Department. In Republic Act number 6975 Section 6, the Department shall consist the Department proper, the existing bureaus and offices of the Department of Local Government, the National Police Commission, the Philippine Public Safety College, and the following bureaus such as PNP, BFP, and BJMP. In Republic Act number 6975 of Section 7, the Department proper shall consist of the existing staff services under Executive Order number 262, included the Office of the Secretary and Office of the Undersecretaries and Assistant Secretaries. In Republic Act number 6975 of Section 8, the head of the department, hereinafter referred to as the Secretary, and also be the ex officio chairman of the National Police Commission and shall be appointed by the President. In Republic Act number 6975 Section 9, the authority and responsibility for the exercise of the department's powers and functions are vested in the Secretary, who shall hold office at the pleasure of the President. In Republic Act number 6975 of Section 11, each regional offices shall be headed by a regional director to be assisted by 2 assistant regional directors, 1 for jail management and penology, and 1 for fire protection. Republic Act number 8551 of Section 3, the Department of Interior and Local Government shall be relieved of the primary responsibility on matters involving the suppression of insurgency and other serious threats in national security through the support of armed force of the Philippines in combat operations. In Republic Act Number 8551, Section 4, the National Police Commission, hereinafter referred as the Commission, it is composed of a chairperson, 4 regular commissioners, and the chief of PNP as a ex officio members. The 3 regular commissioner shall come from the civilian sector who was nor active nor former member of the police or military. At least one of the commissioners shall be a woman, and the secretary of the department shall be the ex officio chairperson of the commission, while the vice chairperson shall act as the executive officer of the commission. In Republic Act 8551 of Section 5, the NAPOLCOM shall exercise administrative control and operational supervision in the Philippine National Police. In Republic Act Number 8551 of Section 7, the 4 regular and full-time commissioners shall be appointed by the President for a term of 6 years without reappointment or extension. Republic Act Number 8551 of Section 10, the Commission shall consist the following units. First, Commission proper. This is composed of offices of the Chairman and 4 commissioners. Second is Staff Services. This is composed of the Plan and Research Service, the Legal Affairs Service, the Crime Prevention and Coordination, the Personnel and the Administrative Service, the Inspection, Monitoring and Investigation Service, the Installation and Logistics Service, and the Financial Service. The third one is the Disciplinary Appellate Board. This is composed of National Appellate Board and Regional Appellate Board. In Republic Act Number 6975 in Section 23, the Philippine National Police, hereinafter referred as the PNP, initially consisting Integrated National Police, Philippine Constabulary, Narcotic Commands or the Criminal Investigation Service, Technical Service of Armed Forces of the Philippines, and Inspection, Investigation, and Intelligence Branch. In the Republic Act Number 6975 of Section 25, the PNP shall be headed by a chief who assisted by the 2 deputy chiefs, the one for operations and one for the administration, both of whom shall be appointed by the President. In the Republic Act Number 6975 of Section 35, the PNP shall be supported by administrative and operational support units. The administrative units consist of crime laboratory, logistic units, communication units, computer center, finance center, and civil security unit. In operational support units, it composed of Maritime Police Unit, Police Intelligence Unit, Police Security Unit, Criminal Investigation Unit, Special Action Force, Narcotics Unit, Aviation Security Units, Traffic Management Unit, Medical and Dental Centers, and Civil Relation Units.